As we kick things off, we know that you are eager to network with colleagues, hear the latest scientific advances, and groundbreaking research presentations. Here now is Dr. Marlon Pragnell with a look at what's in store. Thanks for your time today.
Thanks so much.
All right, I want to get started with something very simple. What are you most looking forward to in the next 4 days?
Gosh, it's going to be amazing 4 days. I'm looking forward to all the great research on obesity. We're going to see a lot of stuff there, a lot of beyond obesity, all the benefits of these GLP-1 drugs for kidney, cardiovascular, sleep apnea, and so on. AI, that's going to be very interesting. A lot of science research on tech, diabetes technology. So those are kind of the main things I'm looking forward to. And also I'm looking forward to people coming together to kind of connect, learn, and because this is where all the great ideas come together, right, and people kind of create, and this is the staging point for the future of diabetes research.
Right, the networking is so important, that face-to-face networking. One of the things that the ADA does really well is listen to member feedback. Over the last couple of years, I know that your team has really sought that feedback from attendees. What kind of changes have you implemented based on that, and what do you hear from your members?
Yeah, well, member feedback is so important. So we look at every single piece of feedback that we get. So actually, and we have at the end of every scientific sessions, we have a survey. So that's so important for everybody to respond to that. So you may have seen we've reduced the meeting to 4 days instead of 5, but we haven't compromised any of the sessions. We've had the same number. We've tried to make it more educationally engaging. So instead of having long, drawn-out 2-hour sessions, we've moved towards shorter. So the longest session now is 1.5 hours. And then we have 1 hour. And we are also encouraging speakers to make sure there's lots of time for Q&A, because that's probably one of the most interesting, exciting parts of the whole seminar, that symposia, are the actual times when the audience starts to kind of engage and talk. So. And
you have some incredible plenary sessions. Anything in particular you'd like to highlight?
Yeah, we have 4 plenaries. The first one is going to be the opening welcome plenary. It's going to feature Dr. Robert Califf, who is our FDA commissioner. On the next day, on the Saturday, we're going to have our CEO, Chuck Henderson, give a nice fireside chat. And then, not to be missed, on the Monday, we have the Outstanding Scientific Achievement Award presentation by Dr. Stephen Parker. And then also the Banting Award, Lifetime Achievement Award, Banting Award, to Dr. Rory Holman. So those are going to be very exciting, so please enjoy.
What do you hope that attendees take home from this gathering?
This is a great place to learn about your field, go deep within your field, go broadly as well, because this, diabetes affects every part of the body, affects families, countries, health systems, and so on. So at all these different scales, we have this represented here. So when people come to this meeting, they get to learn in their field, share their research, learn other research, and really understand the big picture as well. So really looking forward to that.
What are some of the most exciting scientific offerings this year?
Oh, so some great. They're all. We have 2,000 individual novel presentations.
Wow.
2,000, yeah.
That's a lot.
Amazing. And we have also 200 educational sessions, symposia, and so on. So it's huge. And to say that one thing or what's tops, but usually, what I look forward to obviously is the late-breaking trials. Mm-hmm. But then, our planning committee has put together a really exciting program with very interesting symposia on different areas. I think we have a series on beta cell replacement therapy, almost a 3-part series of current, future, and long-term. There's going to be an interesting symposium on gestational diabetes mellitus, and also debate right after that. There's going to be, I mentioned the trials, just a ton of things. Just look in our app and see, and you'll see all the great symposia and so on.
Right, best way to stay abreast of everything. One thing I want to highlight is that the Innovation Challenge is back this year. Can you talk a little about what the feedback was during last year's rollout and what you're looking forward to with that? Highly talked about.
Yeah, I know, it was great. So the Innovation Challenge brings together these startup companies that are interested in kind of solving everyday problems that people with diabetes have and experience, and so across the whole broad spectrum. So these companies kind of submit their cool ideas, innovative ideas, and we had a very good response this year. The top 5 get to come on stage and present in front of all the experts. I mean, this is the world's experts in diabetes, right?
Yeah.
And also in front of these expert judges. They get to pitch their ideas for 5 minutes. Then the judges will ask them questions for 5 minutes. And then what will happen is both the judges and the audience will vote and see who was the winner. And so we're looking forward to that.
So much pressure.
Yeah.
So incredible. Well, that's coming up this week. Last question for you. One piece of advice to attendees as they're heading into this week, what would it be?
Connect with people, enjoy. This is an amazing, amazing meeting. So really it's full of exciting opportunities, and just ask questions, engage, and grow from this experience.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for all of the work that's gone into the planning for these 4 days. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Ashria.